Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. We've just been introduced. I do not know you well, but when the music started, something drew me to your side. So many men and girls are in each other's arms. You made me think we might be similarly occupied. Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye? Oh, perchance, when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And will you be my new romance? On the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye? Oh, perchance, when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And will you be my new romance? On the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
Ladies and gentlemen, royalty and the church have always been closely associated, and it's a delightful diversion that we present to you Reverend Father Andrew Hosey.
When I did my last gig that's the right word, isn't it? In Coventry Cathedral. We used the talents of the audience. Earlier today I was approached by a member of the Noel Cunningham conglomerate and invited to appear tonight in the Bombay Hilton in the Kit Kat Club. I had to choose very quickly what I must do, and I understand that I am to appear with the massed pipes and drums of the Bombay Traffic Wardens Pipe Band, the Mormon Temple Choir, and the Vince Holland Temperance 3. I'm happy to see that at least 2 of them have remained temperate. It was Bernie who told me about the gig. The verger will pass among you with some hymn sheets so that you may join in the second choruses. But first of all, let me tell you what has happened to me since I joined the Canberra. Around the world I've nearly sailed on Canberra. It's been a shock, as most of you can see. When we sailed out 12 weeks ago on Wednesday, I was 15 stone and 2 tall, 10 foot 3. But now I'm thin, I'm haggard, and I'm drooping. My mum will wonder what's gone wrong with me. For I was beautiful until I joined the Canberra. Now look what Steiner's salon's done to me. I set off with the highest hopes of resting aboard a great white liner in the sun. It went okay till we sailed past Madeira, and I discovered Allsop's gin and rum. I placed the blame entirely on Sam Jackson for all the damage that has now been done. For I'm not beautiful, I look like 87, but the truth is, folks, I'm not yet 21. I need a break, the strain is getting to me. I wonder what on earth would now be best to recover what I've lost aboard the Canberra. My health, my strength, good looks, and all the rest. A tiny parish deep down in the country, miles away from water and the sea. Then I'll be beautiful, no need for Maggie Steiner. I'll stick to porridge, haggis, and beef tea. Mind you, I cannot stay away forever. Someday I'll get fed up again, you see. It's boring when you've no one else to drink with, and your curate's only into drinking tea. No doubt I then will come out of retirement to get my medicine once more at sea. No need to be beautiful, I'll just get shot to pieces, and then, my friends, I'll look like one of these. Well, it would appear that the massed pipes and drums have failed to materialise, and the Mormon Temple Choir, when they heard the opposition was leading the charge, have evidently disappeared. However, you look as good a crowd of morons as I've ever seen. Do you think Is anybody near enough the light switch to put on the lights? Because you'll need them to read the hymn sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Is that possible? Well done, that man.
Well,
Dennis, what would we do without you? We don't know what we're going to do with you, but what would we do without you? And now I would like to lead you in a World Cruise medley. Now, there is no truth in the rumour that all of these songs are based entirely on drinks. But you'll notice that the first one is called Joining the U-Gang. The second hymn is entitled My Allsops Fell into the Ocean. And the other two you can work out as we go along. Thank you, Maestro. Once a jolly steward worked up in the Bunny Club, dishing out coffee and morning tea. He got mixed up with keeping fit, he's lost his nerve and had to quit. Now he's joined the U-Gang just to be free. Joining the U-Gang, joining the U-Gang. He's joined the U-Gang just to be free. Went into a workup just to keep his spirits up. Everyone does when they go to sea. They tried him in the Meridian room. He found out there pretty soon. Everyone sleeps there day and night. Stewards have tried there, passengers have died there. In fact, they have to shake them all to see if they're alive. Joining the U-Gang, joining the U-Gang. He's joined the U-Gang just to be free. Went into a workup just to keep his spirits up. Everyone does when they go out to sea. And now a plaintive cry from the heart. My Allsops fell into the ocean. My Allsops fell into the sea. We won't get no more till Southampton. Oh, send down some Allsops for me. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me, to me. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me. In Suva we tried Fiji bitter. It lasted till Hong Kong and we discovered it's stronger than Allsops. For football we beat the CP. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me, to me. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me. In Singapore, tigers on top there. It isn't as strong, you'll agree. The PRS team tried to drink it and lost their game 6-3. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me, to me. Send down, oh send down some Allsops to me. Oh, you're clapping for, we're not finished yet. There are two final songs in which you must become the Mormon Temple Choir, irrespective of race, religion, or whatever you drink. Join in these final two hymns, and the verger will pass among you with a hat into which you should pass cash, cheques, postal orders, or drink chits. I'll make sure they go to a suitable charity. Maestro. As I walked along the alleyway, throwing dollars in the air, you could hear them all declare, he must be a millionaire. He's been in the pit, he's very keen, putting money in the fruit machine. He's the man who won the jackpot on the gamble. Around the sailed with you. We travelled on, the draft was gone, and all the Allsops too. We knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, we get some more till then in store. The shelves were standing bare. We've now 9 months to fill them all with all the things to help us cope with problems great and small. That's long enough. Before next January we'll go around the world once more. We've run out of words on that one, Vince. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my time to say goodnight to you, and in many ways it's the only chance I'll have to say goodbye to most of you. Let me say thank you for having me with you, for putting up with me, for living with my eccentricities, and I'd like to say goodbye in a personal way. Next week I've run out of tune. That's the one. Next week I must say cheerio, then I'll go feeling low. Bye bye Canberra. Who knows when we'll meet again? Remember me now and then. Bye bye Canberra. Ashore my bishop tries to understand me. He knows I'll turn down any job he hands me. So, just in case, get more beer. I might be back here next year. Canberra. Bye bye.
Welcome to Chicago. Chicago certainly will. Chicago in the 50s, Chicago of the mall and his gangster, Chicago of Duke Ellington, Chicago. Murder, vice, speakeasies, Duke Ellington, jazz, yeah, Chicago. Give them the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle them. Give them an act with lots of flashing, and the reaction will be passion. Give them the old hocus-pocus, beat and feather them. How can they see with teardrops in their eyes? What if in fact their taps are rusting? What if in fact you're just disgusting? razzle dazzle them, and they'll make you a star. Give them the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle them. Back in the days of old Methuselah, they always loved a big bamboozle. Give them the old hocus pocus, bead and feather them. How can they see with sequins in their eyes? Long as you get them way off balance, how can they see you've got no talent? Razzle dazzle them, and they'll make you a star. Okay, hit it, kid. And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and pull my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a would-be spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hole where there's a nightly brawl. And all of that a jazz. And all that jazz, I hear that Marmaduke is gonna blow them blues. And all that jazz, come on hum, we're gonna bunny hum. I bought some aspirin down at United Front. It's going nice and slow and very well, you know. And all of that a jazz. Shimmy shake and all that jazz. Oh, you're gonna see a shiva shimmy shake and all that jazz. Start the car, I know a likely spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hole where there's a nightly brawl. And all of that a jazz. Hit it, girls. See a shiva shimmy shake and all that jazz. Oh, you're gonna shimmy till your doctors break and all that jazz. Come on hum, we're gonna body hum. I bought some aspirin down at United Front. It's going nice and slow and very well, you know. And all of that jazz. Ladies and gentlemen, some years ago Olivia de Havilland took MGM to the cleaners. She took them to court. She sued them for what she called exploitation of young actresses in Hollywood. It was upon this exploitation theme that John Carr based his famous story, The Actress. And upon that famous story was based the musical Chorus Line. Would you please welcome Robert when we recall one or two of the songs from that famous musical? Thank you.
Kiss today goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew, but I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we traveled on, that's what we remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love, what I did for love. Sorry about that. Okay, this next number is from a famous show in London, Man from La Mancha, The Impossible Dream. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love and be chased from afar, to try when your arms are still weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or fault, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to this glorious quest, and my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, to try with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Ladies and gentlemen, a group of extremely disgruntled sailors.
If I were not upon the sea, something else I'd rather be. If I were not upon the sea, a sergeant major me. Happy all day long, this would be my song. Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms.
If I was not upon the sea, something else I'd like to be. If I was not upon the sea, a blackjack dealer me. Happy all day long, and this would be my song. 10 Tuesday, 8 December, 21 half past. 10 Tuesday, 8 December, 21 half past.
Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms.
If I was not upon the ship, something else I'd like to be. If I was not upon the ship, a tennis player me. Happy all day long, this would be my song. Balls you said, up and down the court. Balls you said, up and down the court. Balls you said, up and down the court. Balls you said, up and down the court.
Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms.
Something else I'd like to be. If I were not upon the ship, a chick is sweet with me. Happy all day long, and this would be my song. Up to Flugel, morning time today. Up to Flugel, morning time today. Up to Flugel, morning time today. Up to
Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms.
If I were not upon the ship, something else I'd like to be. If I were not upon the ship, a seamstress I would be. Happy all day long, this would be my song. Half yard, take it by the inch. 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 Half yard, take it by the inch.
Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms.
If I was not upon the ship, something else I'd like to be. If I was not upon the ship, a sporty should be. Happy all day long, and this will be my song. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box. Close eyes, lay 'em out, stuff 'em in a box.
Left, right, swing them fleet arms up. Left, right, swing them fleet arms. Oh my God.
If I was not upon the ship, something else I'd like to be. If I was not upon the ship, the flowers serve me. Happy all day long, and this would be my song. lovely narcissus. Roses, violets, and 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 lovely narcissus.
Left, right, swing them feet on up. Left, right, swing them feet on. If I was not upon the ship, something else I'd like to be. Boom, boom. If I was not upon the ship, a ballerina me. Happy all day long, and this would be my song. First position, second position, and show my arabesque. First position, second position, and show my arabesque.
Before the close of our first half, will you please welcome Guy and Michael? We're going to do a little piano number. Thank you.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. I like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes my soul. Reminisce about the days of old, but an old time of rock and roll. Say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Good golly, Miss Polly, wish your hand before. Good golly, Miss Polly, you see your mama grow. We were rocking and rolling from the summer to the fall. From the early, early morning to the early, early night. Things were going all over the mind. Good golly, Miss Pearlie, you sure had the ball. Good golly, Miss Marley, did you see your mama grow? We
music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes my soul. Reminiscing about the days of old. With that old time of rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, Al Jolson has made a tremendous impact on music in the last century. He was a New York Jew who was hated by the people who worked with him. He was adored by his public, and he made the first speaking film. Would you please welcome the company to bring you a little bit of Jolson magic? Thank you. Sorry that I make you work. I'm humming, hoping that I'm not too late. Mommy, my mommy. The sunshine east, the sunshine west, and I know where the sunshine best. Mommy. I walk a million miles for one of your smile, my mommy. I'll be away from you a long time. I never know I miss you so. Somehow I feel you're learning me. Near you, I wanna be. The bells are ringing in the summertime. The band singing something low. I know that you earning too. Swanee, you're calling me. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I give the world to me. I'm on the board. Yes, I know what my family playing for me, waiting for me now. Why the Swanee of all the folks will see me no more when I go to the Swanee. Oh, Swanee, Swanee, I'm coming back to Swanee. Swanee, I got the old folks at home. Now.
me, play it for me, wait for me now. My little body among the falls will see me no more when I get to that swanny song. Only you can make this world seem bright. For only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and thrill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me. For all it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make change in me. All is true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. The sun shines east, the sun shines west, and I know where the sun shines best is on Mammy. Mammy, I'd walk a million miles from one of your smiles. I'm Mammy. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please stay with us for the second half. It'll be much shorter. I know the master of the ship reminded me this morning. He said, I'm driving this bloody thing in the morning. I said, it's all right. I'll take over if you want. I'd be able to drive it as well. But no. Anyway, we'll have a 5-minute break. Get your glasses sort of replenished and that, and we'll be back with you in exactly 5 minutes. With a great second half. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think most of the noise is coming from behind the curtain. Shut up! In the early 50s, there was a famous musical written about a trial of 6 women who were hardened criminals. But because of their popular appeal with the media, we have a little interruption on the... You will understand, ladies and gentlemen, the Goanese Hilton was never built for sort of great shows. Jesus, what is... Anyway, these particular ladies, they were hardened criminals and each of them had murdered their husband. But because they were sort of
appealed to the media of that era. None of them were convicted. And there followed a very, very controversial trial. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to recreate a little bit of that famous trial with the 6 merry murderesses from the Cook County Jail.
And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the sound.
I regret to say one of our murderesses is having a problem getting her garters in place, so would you please welcome Mr. Guy and his music.
Go on, Mark. Mark.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to kick off with a Josh Rifkin number called The Sting, and then do Song for Guy by Elton John.
Ladies and gentlemen, before one of our main historical numbers, we have a little diversion with Donald and Co. on the rock. Thank you.
I'm through with romance, I'm through with
reporters of the BBC commented as such. Today in Buenos Aires, we announce the death of Eva Maria Duarte Perón. She died at her residence, the Casa Rosada, in Buenos Aires. She was the wife of the military ruler, General Juan Perón, and she had been fighting a losing battle with cancer for the last 10 years. She was aged 33 years.
That's how to go when they're bringing your curtain down. Demand to be buried like Eva Perón. It's quite too constant and good for country in a roundabout way. We've made a front page of all the world's papers today. But who is this actress Evita? Behold this howling hysterical madness. What kind of goddess has lived among you? How will we ever get by without her?
The Queen was dead. Eva Perón had begun her life in a small village north of Buenos Aires. She was a whore. She came to Buenos Aires and worked on local radio in Argentina and won the heart of Juan Perón. She traveled Europe, one of the most charismatic leaders of that era. The Spanish were ecstatic. They awarded her the highest order of the Spanish government. That was the Catholic Cross of Isabella of Spain. The French, not noted before for devoting a page to a female, devoted an entire front page of Le Bon Soir to a full color photograph of Eva Perón. The Swiss were equally impressed. In Rome, where she was to have an audience with the Pope in order to try and get some sort of decoration for herself and her husband, she was met at the airport with a little bit of hostility. A lovely story is told of how, when she arrived at the airport, she was met by the Admiral of the Fleet. On walking across the tarmac, she heard the people shouting, "Whore, whore, go home." She said, "Admiral, why do these people call me whore?" Eva Perón turned to the Admiral turned to her and said, "My dear Madame Perón, it is many years since I left the sea, but the people still call me Admiral." Thus, the love and hate that she inspired in her people. The New York Times carried the following leader when she died. They said, if Eva Perón had lived to spend all the money she had creamed off the poverty of Argentina, she would have deserved it. She had given to the people of Argentina something that no other leader has given to a nation in this century. She had given them hope. She was the most charismatic leader, and despite the fact that history will sort of decide that she was an evil woman, she gave her people hope. With the help of Sue, we now recreate Eva Perón's last speech from the balcony of the Casa Rosada in downtown Buenos Aires.
I've done. You won't believe me. All you will see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines. At 6s and 7s with you, I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down at heel, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they're not the solutions they promised to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
Her Majesty the Queen Mother was once interviewed on Desert Island Discs, and she was asked what particular record she liked, and she said, I like Car 69. So the next number, ladies and gentlemen, the next number has only its roots in history simply because the Queen Mother said she liked that particular one. If you just bear with us for 2 minutes until the guy who is in the chorus for Evita gets his thingamybobs off and his other things on, we'll give you Car 69. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're getting ready for our next, and we're coming to a close, I'm sure you'll be pleased, Captain, you're driving this ship tomorrow. The lady who replaced the Evita recorded an amazing album called Tell Me on a Sunday. And it's with great pleasure that we're going to give you Steve, who works with Steiners, and he's going to sing Tell Me, Take That Look of Your Face, recorded by Marty Webb, who is the new Evita in London. Thank you.
Yesterday, he's doing some deal up in Baltimore now. I hate it when he's away. You must be mistaken, I'm sure that you are. There's more than one car with stickers on, and lots of young guys wear corduroy pants. And I'd know if he hadn't gone. Take that look off your face. I can see through your smile. I can see through your smile. You would love to be right. I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news through my door. Well, I've got news for you. I knew before. If I'm not mistaken, it started last year. I'm not very clear how it began. I noticed the change, but I just closed my eyes as only a woman can. No, I didn't dig deep. No, I didn't dig deep. I did not want to know. I did not want to know. 'Cause you don't interfere when you're scared of the things you might hear. When it's back, you think, I will end this right there and then. Well, my fair-weathered friend, you're wrong again. Take that look off your face. Take that look off your face. I can see through your smile. I can see through your smile. You would love to be right. I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news through my door. Well, I've got news for you. I knew before. I can see through your smile. You would love to be right. I bet you didn't sleep good last night. Couldn't wait to bring all of that bad news through my door. Well, I've got news for you. I knew before.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now take a little look at the dance. Down through the years, dance has changed considerably. In the 30s and 40s, in cafe society in London, they were doing the continental. Later years, names like Mikhail Baryshnikov, who came to fame in the Turning Point film, and other great names like Dame Ninette de Valois, and others. Ladies and gentlemen, with the help of Sue, Salty, and Steve, we recreate the difference that has occurred in dance down through the years. Brendan with the Continental. Thank you.
It's something daring, the Continental, a way of dancing that's really ultra new. It's very subtle, the Continental, because it does what you want it to do. It has the passion, the Continental, an invitation to moonlight romance. It's quite the fashion, the Continental, because you tell them your love while you dance. Your whisper so tenderly, their eyes answer your song. Your body swing, the Continental, and you're saying just what you're thinking of. So keep on dancing, the Continental, for it's a song of romance and of love. You kiss while you're dancing. It's Continental. It's Continental. You sing while you're dancing. It's gentle. It's sentimental. You'll know before the dance is through that you're in love with her and she's in love with you. You'll find while you're dancing there's a rhythm in your heart and soul, a rhythm that you can't control, and you will do the Continental all the time. Beautiful music, dangerous rhythm.
Try. love you, I feel alive. To keep my love under lock and key without trying. 'Cause when I look in your eyes, I get that feeling deep in my very soul. It's coming from me, shaking me through and through. Oh, I'm never gonna make it without your love. I ain't even gonna try. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. Your love and your love and your love. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. I ain't even gonna try. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. Your love and your love and your love. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. I ain't even gonna try. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. Your love and your love and your love. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. I ain't even gonna try. No, I'm never gonna make it without your love. Your love and your love and your love and your Isn't it real? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you're in midair. But where are the clouds? Isn't it clear? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't lose. But where are those clouds? Quick, send in the clouds. Just when I start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one was there. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. But where are those clouds? Quick, send in the clown. Don't bother, they're here. Ladies and gentlemen, because our
crew supervisor, Mr. Pat Walsh, a very dear friend of ours. Unfortunately, he's ill. He's got a very, very bad cold and flu, and unfortunately, as opposed to what the program says, he's unable to appear tonight. So we're going to finish with the finale of Lest We Forget with Sam Jackson and company. Thank you. In 1939, England declared war. The sounds of war were heard throughout Europe.
Now, the morning march.
and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Sam Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not good looking. I'm not too smart. I may be foolish, but I got a heart. I love the flowers. I love the sun. But when I try to love the girls, they laugh at me and run. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. I know it's true. Yes, I'm a fool. No one seems to care. I'd give the world to share my life with someone who really loves me. I see them all falling in love, but my lucky star still shines above. Someday maybe that star will shine on me. Don't laugh at me, 'cause I'm a fool. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'd love to sing another song, a very favourite song of mine, very popular around about this era, and it's called I Believe. I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And I think after a wonderful show you've seen this evening, once more to one more number, and it's called At the End of the Day. At the end of the day, just kneel and say, thank you, Lord, for my work and play. I've tried to be good, for I know that I should. That's my prayer at the end of the day. So when the new dawn begins to break, just lift up your eyes and let your heart awake. Be ready to meet what the day may send, and be ready to meet every man as a friend. Nobody knows
what a power you have found. So do what you can for the others around. Carry them high when they seem to be low, as on your way you go. All together, please. At the end of the day, just kneel and say, thank you, Lord, for my work and play. I've tried to be good, for I know that I should. That's my prayer at the end of the Thank you very much, Old Philip. Another song which was made famous by that lovely artist, Peter Lim, and I'm sure it means so much, and I'm hoping, and I'm sure we will one day meet again. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Oh, keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the dark clouds chase the blue clouds far away. Oh, won't you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. For as I saw you go, you'll be happy to know we were singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boys and girls, the crew. Hey, old chum, so come to the cabaret.
Ding, 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 the cook and the brew. It's time for a holiday.
Your life is a cabaret, old chum. So come to the cabaret and ask for me, and ask for me, and I made my mind up back in Chelsea where I go. I'm going like Elsie. Between cradle and doom, it's only a longer stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum. And I like this cabaret. Yeah! Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of you all, I would like to say to all the cast here, you must have put a hell of a lot of work into this. No, for all the work that you've done. The overtime, you'll get that next trip. For Guy and the Vince Holland sound, thank you. A terrific show. One of the best I've seen. Thank you very much indeed. And those that are our guests here, I do hope you come back and see us again sometime. You know what I mean. Thank you, good night, and thank you very much indeed. Tremendous.